So Charlie Kirk was shot and killed today while speaking at an event at Utah Valley University, and there's been a lot of reactions to that since the news broke, a lot of feelings. Some people are shocked, some people are heartbroken, some people are furious. But one thing that I've noticed from all sides is that people are using this news story as an opportunity to make a point or to push an angle. And that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video is because I think there's something very, very real and very dangerous that's going on and that's happening right now in our country. And it's more than left or right politics. It's about us as people, us as Americans, the way we process events nowadays, the way we talk about tragedies, the way we respond to death. I mean, let's be honest, Charlie Kirk was a political pundit. He was a guy with a podcast. And yeah, he had a loud voice, and he said a lot of things that I personally disagreed with. A lot of things that I thought were dumb, inflammatory, and perhaps even grifty. But what Charlie Kirk wasn't, and what he never was some kind of warlord who sat on a throne of human skulls. He wasn't in political office ordering drone strikes. He wasn't rounding up dissidents. He wasn't an evil dictator tyrant. He was a dude who made videos and had a loud and large social media gathering. And he did talk very confidently about a lot of things. And you can disagree with everything he said. I sure as heck did with most things when it came to Gaza and Israel, when it came to guns, the Second Amendment. But apparently somebody thought that meant that he deserved to die because he said these things. And let me tell you, that's not protest. That's not resistance. And it sure as hell isn't brave. And much like a lot of other people, a lot of other events that have been going on in this country recently, it's like nihilism dressed up as politics. And it just really makes me sick the way that people have responded to this. Some people are outraged at it. Most people see the horror in it, but what I've seen is a lot of lack of compassion and a lot of urge to spin this a certain way and to push a point, to make a point. And it comes from all sides. There's people on the right who are going to use this as an opportunity to declare open war on free speech and turn it into some kind of like martyrdom spectacle. And there's people on the left who are like recycling old quotes that he had about the Second Amendment that, again, are not very logical in my opinion. But they're taking these old quotes that he had about the Second Amendment and they're trying to like frame it as some like poetic justice type of thing. And it's all performative. It's all fake. And none of it feels like, not a lot of the takes that I've seen have felt like they've been coming from a real place. It's just everyone, you go on Instagram stories and you can tell whether this person was on the right or whether they were on the left, the way they're reacting. It's just people, and it's been going on for some time. It's people grabbing the nearest hot take and they start running with it because that's what we do now. We just perform. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter that person died. It's just a chance for you to, like I said, push your point and to be on the side that wins the discourse. Like I said, we all have opinions about Charlie Kirk. I've said it multiple times on this video. I think a lot of what he said was stupid. I think he did cash in on fear and the culture war nonsense. That's not a death sentence. And to be honest with you, that's like 90% of the American media right now. That's what the game is. So you can disagree with him. I did. Fine. You can debate him. You should debate him. You can ignore him. You can mock him. But to sit there and say, well, he supported this, he supported that, so maybe he deserved what he had coming, that's not a take. That's callous. And I just want all tragedy matters. Like this his death today is not more important than the school shootings that happened today. Tragedy matters, of course it does. But that now too becomes just another prop in someone else's argument. We're just so addicted to turning every event into a narrative that we don't even stop for a second to just feel anything anymore. And we're just waiting to see the next big news story, the next big outrage, so we can drop the perfect line and the perfect take and to spin it onto your side of your political views. Now, I'm for gun reform, and I'm against political violence, and I'm tired of people grifting. But what I'm more tired is to see how broken this whole conversation is. We don't talk with people anymore. We just weaponize every moment that happens. We flatten every human life and turn it into some data points to prove that we're right. And the American empire, it's long gone. It's a dying empire. I don't think we live in I don't even think we have a society anymore. I think we just live in sickness. I think people really need to get in touch with whatever religion they have, find God. I mean, this video's not even about Charlie Kirk. It's just about how far people have gone, how numb, how reactive we are, dopamine driven, dunking on people, dunking on everything that happens in the news. And I don't want to be like preachy or come across as arrogant. To be honest with you, I don't really know where we go from here. I do know that it doesn't feel like how things are supposed to work. Not in American society, not in the culture, not anywhere. And I don't really have a perfect way to end this video. I don't think there really is one, but I did want to say something. And I guess if you feel even a fraction of the same confusion that's going on, or frustration, or exhaustion, maybe that's enough, I guess.